This is Amir from Pop the Bloom finds love. BM talks to him. Let's do it.
Oh my, oh my.
All right, welcome back to BM Talks to Them. So today we have
freaking tight your bit. We got the victory, the victory, victory, the victory. I got the V-I-C-T-O-R. I got the victory, the victory. I got the victory. Hey.
Amir, and Amir was on what episode was you on, bro?
I was on episode 30.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was last November.
Dang.
Wow, that was all the way last year. So yeah, he's back again, and he's found love. So we want to meet who he's found. And
I know. I feel like I've seen her before too.
Yeah. This is my beautiful, amazing girlfriend, Kalani.
Hello.
Hi, Kalani.
Thanks for having us.
For sure. So how you both doing? Let's begin by telling us how you both met and just what is really going on.
Like you
so we're both artists. We both do music. And we kind of met through a mutual friend of ours, Frank. And he threw an event back home in New York.
W. Frank.
She flew out from Eugene, Oregon to essentially just like pursue music, do her thing and whatnot. And then we kind of connected there and slowly but surely started becoming friends. Fast forward to we did a couple tours and whatnot. And the chemistry was just there, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just natural. Like it legit.
Okay.
It's not often that you hear people that do the same career field actually,
like want to actually communicate and work with each other and stuff like that.
Normally people that are in the same career field, they'll try to avoid each other, but that's cool.
Because I think, you know what I think it is? Besides the fact that people in the same career field, they know how grimy and dirty that career field gets. I think it's also that they see their partner, like that potential person, as competition.
Sometimes, yeah.
And people don't want to compete with somebody that they love. That's my theory. I could be wrong though, because I'm just a guy.
I mean, it happens all the time with YouTube couples.
What's up? Who's that?
I think around the time you was talking to somebody or dating somebody then.
Oh.
Yeah, right. I was.
She didn't like that. Watch this.
Somebody or dating somebody then.
Yep. She didn't like that one at all.
Amir, don't be telling all her business, man.
She did not like that at all. She said, all right, you put my business out there.
Play it back. Okay. You got to see the transition up, because she was like, yeah, you got to get her.
Like it legit start. I think around the time you was talking to somebody or dating somebody then.
Yeah, right. I was in a relationship for one of the tours. I think the first tour we went on. And but then we went on our second tour, and I was single, and so I kind of started pursuing maybe we could be more than friends. And
yeah, it was just it legit just was like a natural chemistry. We was watching Tubi, like after the show or after the tour.
I'll be darned. Tubi did that to y'all. Tubi brought y'all together like that. Shout out to Tubi. You want to be famous? Cause Tubi ain't listen.
Shout out to Tubi, man. Tubi out here matchmaking, man.
Eating food, it just it's everything just felt natural and organic, and so like it kind of snowballed from there. Where it's just like, oh, you know what? I kind of like you too. Okay, let's kind of vibe, and like slowly but surely we started to do that. But then unfortunately, just life got in the way of that, so we just ended up, not working out for a good season, which was maybe a month after that is when I went on the show.
Okay. So you dated before you went on the show. You two was kind of like...
Yeah, but
we were like talking, still filling each other out. We just like were pursuing something more than friendship, but we weren't necessarily like together in a relationship.
It never got to the point being in an official
So it wasn't
relationship.
official,
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of factors. It was not only just long distance, but we both had life things going on in that season. And so, after we kind of just like split, we kind of did our own thing and whatnot. And yeah, that was, what kind of like my friend told me about the show. We would watch the show, and then he just essentially told me, he said, "Bro, I feel like you would be good, man. You're tall. Like that's a lot of the thing. That'd be the main thing."
And might be the only criteria that they be wanting, but I guess it's more to the criteria than just being tall now.
He did have the cheat code. He was tall.
They'd be looking for, bro. And I was like,
tall, dark, and handsome. Like,
I mean, on this show, you can be tall, but you're not tall enough. That's another thing,
Yeah.
So talk about it.
Yeah, so we've learned.
Yeah. They be like, you 6 foot? You don't look it. And y'all be just, man.
Hey, talk about it. Shoot.
But, yeah.
But when I say it on my channel, cause you just don't like women's opinion, man. Shut up.
Good night, squad. Have a good Bible study.
Bye, squad.
What the freak was that?
I was about to say something, but then I was like, I had 2 jokes at the same time, so my brain just kind of.
Oh, your brain seized up?
Because the joke I had would have hold the Bible study, and like it's like the Bible study and that joke don't go together. So I was like, dang, I had to hesitate. Like, do I make that joke right now after we just said?
He said,
yeah, I hesitated because I'm like, do you make that joke with Bible study in the same conversation? Like, nah, bro. Brain almost turned off.
Kind of that. One of the main factors that kind of pushed me into going, only because, like, dating in New York, it can be hectic, and I'm at a season of my life where I'm very intentional on what I want.
All right, understood.
And, if you're searching in the same pool consistently and you're not finding it, you want to outsource to see what else you can find. And that was what made me try the show.
Well, when I saw him on the show, I was a little devastated just because
Cause y'all was dating, y'all were dating, but y'all weren't in a relationship, but y'all were still talking, and then he went on a show to find love while he was still romantically invested in you. I would feel the same way.
That confuses me. The whole logic in dating, but you're not together, but you're talking, but you're not together, but you're not dating. It just throws me for a loop every time.
What's up, Wes? It's that I agree. I hate the nuance behind it too. If we date and we together, that's how I thought it was supposed to be. But people be like, "Oh, we're dating, but we not together, but we dating." Like, I'm about to go have a movie night with him, and then tomorrow we gonna go walk on the beach.
I feel like dating today, the way that the word gets used, it's a light little title or placeholder for me and you are in the talking phase, but it's not gonna stop me from going to talk to John, Tim, Larry, Bill, because we're also in the talking and dating phase as well. But nothing's official.
Right. Key said they weren't exclusive. Yeah. I feel like the fact that we have to have exclusive and
official
and stuff like that is probably the major reason why a lot of people don't have good relationships. The fact that we have to categorize things away is the reason why dating nowadays doesn't work. It used to be if you took somebody and said, "Hey, we finna date," that meant you and that person was on a one-on-one dance. What happened?
No, I agree with you saying. The freaking kid so stupid.
Maybe they should call it discovery as opposed to dating. Yeah. Probably keep cooking.
I know that we didn't work out, but when he told me he was going on it, I wasn't really a fan of the show at the time. I didn't really know about it. And so when I saw what it was all about, the whole time I'm watching this show, I felt like I was kind of being a little bit of a hater because I was like, I really hope that nobody picks him. Like,
damn.
That's terrible. Like, I obviously wanted you to be happy, but I was hoping and praying that after we were able to take some time for ourselves, that we were able to like rekindle and maybe come back and find each other again. So when I saw what it was about, I was like, oh no, please, please leave him alone.
I mean, he nearly matched, right? You nearly matched.
Almost, yeah. He had me at the edge of my seat.
Okay, so Kalani, I want to ask you.
And that's why I say this whole you having to announce if you exclusive and dating is you can date multiple people at one time. That's why I say this crap is stupid. Because she over there watching somebody that she's potentially interested in and has already started creating chemistry with. He's about to eventually, he could have matched with that girl. And all the feelings that she was investing with him because they were being reciprocated back, they just weren't official because y'all had a lot going on, that would have been for nothing.
What I'm confused is, not confused, but I'm curious to know, like, what was it specifically? Because they said they had things going on in both of their lives in the long distance as to why they kind of like parted ways. But
she was going through, I think she was in the process of breaking up with or ending her relationship with the other guy because they said that they went on tour. They've been on multiple tours together, and during the first tour they were friends, but she was talking to somebody, and then they ended, and then towards the second tour they were still filling each other out, but they weren't official. Then he went on the show. If I got the timeline correct. If I got it wrong, somebody tell me, but that's what I remember.
Okay.
And he said he was dealing with his own thing.
Made you,
if I got it wrong, let me know.
To actually take things serious with Amir.
Well, after I took some time of us apart, I regained my faith in the Lord, and so I started pursuing my walk with Christ again. And I also got sober. I have been dealing with some of my own personal stuff with like alcohol and things. And so I got sober and I got clear-minded and I started walking with the Lord again. And in that, newfound relationship again with the Lord, I realized that being in a serious relationship is something that I wanted to do, because before I was really hesitant, from past situations and things, feelings being hurt and feeling really lost in that. And so I knew that was something I did want to pursue. And then I was doing music, and he actually offered for me to stay with him on a very platonic friendship vibe. It was no... It was like, no trying to pursue me.
I said, you can sleep on the couch and I'm going to be... Yeah. It was like, once we ended, you know what I mean? Like, I want to respect those boundaries of just having like a friendship dynamic,
Okay. Yeah. So when you saw him on...
Who's bad tail kid knocking on the door? Sit down! No, I'm working. Go play with your Legos, man. I put cereal on the counter. Go eat, man. Interrupting my business call.
On the show, that was your wake-up call.
I would say it was a spark and it was a seed planted in my mind, but it wasn't quite enough to push me to like fully reach out and say like, hey, let's do this again. But after that time of me finding the Lord, getting sober, and then going and doing this music thing, sorry, my kids are in the background. Doing this music thing.
Actually, it still applies. Sit down, man. Guys, go get your son. He sleep. Mr. Goodnight sleep, man.
And him inviting me to his home, we just rekindled and realized like, oh wow, I don't know why I let you go. And after the trip was over, I just felt it on my heart to just reach out to him and express how I felt.
No, she ain't just reach out, BM. She hit me. I've never had a woman like hit me the way she hit me. It was very... I love directness. Sometimes in dating we can leave a lot of things and it can be very ambiguous. Right after she had left, and it was legit just a friendship weekend, and like we even talked about like the show where she was like, like seeing you on the show, like, I'm sorry to hear that, it didn't work out, like what was your experience on the show and everything. Right after she flew back, it was very much...
I'm not even laughing at the baby, bro. I'm laughing at her facial expressions as he's talking.
Just like show and everything.
I think it's like she want him to say some stuff, but she also like, you talking too much now.
No, BM, let me tell you, I ain't never had a woman hit me the way she hit me.
She's like, not too much, man. Not too much. Not too much. That's how she looking at him. Not too much. Not too much. You at a 7. I need you at a 4.
Right after she flew back, it was very much just like, hey, look, let's stop beating around the bush. Like, I truly care about you. And there are a lot of things that I didn't know I needed to receive from a partner, the qualities that I see in you. And then I feel like I have a lot of qualities that I can bring to your life. I'm talking about like just very direct and like forward. And then she said a key word of I would love the opportunity to potentially be your wife. And
oh wow,
yeah, and I was just, I've never had like anyone just be that. I'm talking about, I'm looking at the text message. I had to stand up. I was like, hold up, wait, what? You know, like I felt like,
I told you not to say that on that video. All right. You want to. We just gonna air it all out. All right, we gonna see when this camera turn off. That's how she's looking at him.
happy, but then a part of me also felt scared because it was like, in the moment was, okay, yeah, we didn't work out before, and I'm glad that, you know, you're bettering things in your life. And, you know, my initial reaction was, I hope it wasn't just because, you know, we still have a chemistry, or I hope it wasn't because you see me on the show and you see I'm actively pursuing something intentional, but it.
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Why? But why? Dang it.
She broke my immersion. She broke my immersion.
But why though? Like, why though?
It wasn't anything like that. It was legit just her wanting to truly connect in a way that was just natural. You know, like it really isn't anything forced. And I think that's one of the things I love about it. And, you know, maybe it was the show that put the seed in her head to be like, hold up, let me
interrupt there, right? Because I'm very direct, you know me. I want to be completely direct.
Mm-hmm.
If she did not see you on the show, do you think things would end like this, the way it's going right now? Do you think that she would have reached out if she did not see you on the show?
I think she would have eventually.
I don't know if I don't think it would have been maybe as fast as she did. Like, I do feel like the show, just like what she said, put a seed in her head, you know, just to be like, because I'm talking about the qualities of things that I like, and you let me know if I'm wrong. I'm sure as I was talking about those qualities of being like a woman of God and all of that, I'm sure you were looking at it like, dang, this boy really talking about me. I just wasn't ready, or I wasn't prepared, or maybe I was a little scared or something like that.
I get why BM asked that though.
Yeah. I get. I'm picking up what he's throwing.
Because there's two ways I'm interpreting that question. Mm-hmm. Either A, do you think she only reached out to you because it's one of those cases of you never know what you got until it's gone? Yeah. So her seeing the fact that, dang, I could potentially lose out on somebody that really fits the mold and I really like, but because I'm being hesitant, I'm going to lose them. It could be that, or it could be, I never saw him as that type of person, but now that I see him on the show and I see how much everybody is like, ooh, that's a good dude, I want that dude, oh, blah, 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 I think I want him too. So there's two ways to interpret that.
Yeah.
In my viewpoint. I could be wrong on both ways, but you know what I'm saying?
You know, and so because
it was... sorry to cut you, because you had a lot of good comments. People really liked you on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you had a lot of DMs flowing as well. Yeah. Right? So this is actually a good lesson to teach people. You might have something good and then you don't pursue it. And then later on, when you see that this person could be moving on, you're like, oh, wow, like maybe I missed my opportunity. But if you act on it quick enough, the opportunity is not missed.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like I feel like with her seeing you and how you present yourself on the show, gave her the edge to be like, wait, that's a good guy. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I think that Well, I know you asked him, but to answer your question, I think the answer is yes, only because I did get to experience what it would have been like to have somewhat of a relationship with you prior. Mm-hmm. And the reason that we broke things off was so that we could remain having at least a friendship while we worked on what we needed to work on. Uh-huh. That friendship base was something really valuable to me, and it still is.
Yeah, because I remember, Amir, I actually called you quite a few times, and we talked for a while, and you told me, you know, you're looking for an intentional woman, you're looking for somebody that cares for people, just like you, because you care. And I was like, yeah, it's very difficult to find.
Yeah. Hot take, and let me know if I'm wrong, but I think she maybe thought she wasn't good enough for him at the time when they were experiencing each other. She said she was struggling with drinking and had to get back on her journey. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's I think based off of the information that we have been given in this video, and keep in mind, we've only been given 11 minutes worth of information. That conclusion is not something that would be far off. I think that possibly could have been a thing, because they did point out they were both going through things that they needed to figure out. So that could have been it, Key.
To find someone like that, but you were taking your time. So for you to have found love like this says that you really do care for this woman right here, right?
Yeah, like it really has been, you know, just in the brief, I guess, like time and moments, all of this kind of just like fast tracked and happened. You know, it really has been a lot that we both got to experience. You know, one is the fact that we are long distance. I know a lot of people on the show always complain about, oh man, like that's too far, and it'll be like a state over.
Yeah.
She lives in Oregon.
I gotta give it a double shot for that one. I've been preaching to the wolves, man. I've been screaming that from the mountaintops, but people don't want to hear it, man.
I live in New York, and we've been able to have a communication where we're not only talking, FaceTiming every day, but for the most part, we'll fly to each other at least once a month.
Say, so go ahead, shoot a third one.
I'll fly her to New York, or she'll fly me to Oregon. You know, and even that was like another thing where it's like, you gonna fly me out? Okay. Right. She was like, I want to see you. Yes, I want to fly you out. And so it's just like, it's been very.
Yes, sir, gentlemen. It's time for y'all to get y'all soft guy era, man. These queens need to fly y'all out. They need to pay to get y'all hair done. Get y'all pedicures, man. All 2026, where our flowers at, man? You feel me? When you gonna take me out to dinner, man? All 2026. We putting the boys first, gang. We putting the men first, bruh. You feel me? Oh, where my Dubai trip? Hold on. I don't think we want that one. I don't think we want the Dubai trips, twin. That's not where we go. He said, okay, my bad. yeah, let's take that one off. I should say, yeah. I need that banana bread and cinnamon roll in bed. I feel like we had a lot of things on the list. And I feel like there's certain things that we probably didn't need on the list. So we'll talk about this in the next guys meeting.
What's the recipe to the banana bread and cinnamon roll in bed, bro? What's the recipe to that? Joshua is so stupid.
Yeah, sometimes I want to be the little spoon. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I feel like some of these demands. I feel like some of these. I mean, we don't judge. We not judging, no. We not judging, no. No, we not judging. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We not judging, no. Don't judge. No. Some dudes want to be protected. You feel me? That's cool. You feel me? Don't judge. Don't judge them. I understand, Swin. He said,
So my favorite word, intentional. Just about everything and how we communicate. Even if we have like disagreements or something like that, you know, it's not. I can safely say like we never like yelled at each other like, what are you talking about?
No.
It's always been like, okay, we can have like a exchange where we're just trying to understand each other's point. But you know, if I ever feel like I'm in the wrong, I'll apologize. If she feels like,
Bro, if you play one of his songs, he married to. In my mind. Nah, this a hard photo of him.
I'm just saying. This is one of his best albums.
Yes,
man.
boy.
This is one of his best albums too, boy. That's one of his best albums too. What y'all know about it? What y'all know about Stand Out, bro? That's one of his best albums.
like she's in the wrong, she'll apologize, and it's just very refreshing to experience those things, you know, because just dating in general can be complicated, and then being on the show and experiencing that, and then just seeing how like fast paced and how like blunt and direct people can be if they're not interested, or your fashion choice, your earring, whatever. And then to now experience something where it's like we can legit have conversations. I love that. Like, it's your favorite word. This is what it's all about. You know?
Right. You know, one thing that you said that I'm very glad about, I'm very glad to hear, is when you said that you found your faith again. So I'm assuming you're Christians, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus is good.
Hey,
Yes,
so,
amen.
yeah, so I mean, let's talk about that, right? Because it was a very powerful statement that you made. You was going through some things and you found Christ. And now
You're about to make me emotional. Okay.
You're
won't he
hearing
do
us.
There's something about that name, man. Hey, man. There's something about that name.
The name Jesus.
Hey.
It
So,
is the
how important
sweetest
is
name.
finding Christ
I know.
in your life?
Yes, sir.
Christ is everything.
Hey.
I'm nothing without Christ. He gives me strength, gives me purpose. He is my strength and my purpose. It's a very dark without the Lord. It's very confusing. You try to find love and comfort in, you know, in worldly things and materials. I used to live a very different lifestyle where materials were things that I confided in for love, money, a lot of things. And so, when he had mentioned flying him out, you know, that had to do a big part of a leap of faith for me, because beforehand I lived in a mind state, and I think society and culture right now is in that mind state where women are like, oh, you're gonna pay for everything, and if you
Hold on, man.
She got some clarity.
Hold on, man.
She got some wisdom.
Hold on, man. We've been trying to tell y'all,
She
man.
got
Hold
some
on.
growth.
Hold on.
She got some fruit.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. We gotta do this right, man. Hold on. Let her talk that message, man. Hold on. All right, man. All right. Settle down. Let's get back. We gotta get back to it, man.
Oh my gosh.
Settle down.
That was good.
All right, chat.
Double
All right.
praise.
Let the flock use you. Let them use your flock. Let them use you. They said, oh Lord, I'm sweating in my suit.
In my mind. Everybody pass the fan down to your brothers and sisters. Pass the fan down.
All right, let's get back to it, man. Thank you, Brother Kite and Sister Alice, for letting us have let us dance and give praise. Hey, to God be the glory.
It's crazy how God allowed things to happen, you know, because like without going into too many details, like, this is a very stressful season for me with just life things going on, family things going on. And so to have
Hold on, you
God
gotta
send,
do the white like the
Bro, I was
you gotta do the little preacher white. You gotta
wipe your neck. Get your neck now. Get your neck.
you gotta get the face. You got
Drummer, slow.
slow
Right
down.
there. Stay right there. Right there.
her, like, again, you know, to not only be there for me, like on a relationship level, but also like praying for me, telling the people at her church to pray for me. Where now they're hitting me up, hey, because you know I've met them, and they'll be like, hey, just don't do some prayer, you know, like those things really do mean a lot, you know, like. When as men, I feel like we try to carry so much of a burden, or we have a pride to ourselves, and you know I'm African, so I definitely have that level of pride to myself as well too, you know. And it's just refreshing to be able to have a safe space to talk about literally anything. Like if I'm just down, or if I just want to just like be mad, she's been many times just letting me talk and not just listening, not replying, not doing anything, just letting me get what I need to out, you know. And I can truly say I've never experienced that in anyone I've dated before. And so like all of those things just reassure me even more, like, oh no, I'm locked in, you know, like for certain.
That's great. That's great.
You're so greedy, Demetrius.
Fantastic.
Well, hold on, I gotta call you out on that one. Because out of all them comments that got tight, why you focus on what he said?
Because he said, where the chicken at? Like
that don't. Somebody that said a whole spread. You ain't say nothing about them.
Yeah, because they bringing the Sunday dinner, man.
Nah, bro.
How you complaining about what somebody bringing? He talking about where the chicken at. You bring the chicken.
One thing I always like to say is you need to have some type of faith, some type of belief in, you know, something. Because when you need to go for advice or anything like that, as Christians, we go to God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so many people, when there's an issue in their relationship, they want to go and tell their friends, ask their friends for advice.
Go to God about it.
Instead of going to God first.
Right.
Your friends did not fix it.
I'm glad that you both found each other like this. I want to ask you both, where are you both now?
Like physically or in a
relationship?
Whoa. Don't do all this God talk. Y'all out here shacking now. All right? Don't do all this God talk and it be shacking. You feel what I'm saying? Don't do all this God talk and then be shacking now. Let's just come. Let's come. Man. Nah, she was too hot. She said, physically? Hold on. Let's chill out now.
Like physically or in a relationship?
What's your status right now?
Oh, our status? Oh, yeah, we're in a relationship.
We're together. Okay.
Yes.
So how long?
I'm patiently waiting to become his wife every day.
Yeah, wait till my friend. What's going on? What's this?
You know, we going through the steps. You know, yeah. she's met my mother. I've literally yesterday I've got the privilege of meeting her mom. Mm-hmm. I've met her father as well too. She has to meet my father. Shout out to my dad, by the way. He had a whole spiel on, I guess, how the last episode went, where he was upset how it went down. He was like, "What? How they not pick my son? What?"
But that's the problem with these young folks. I don't know what a good man look like. I raised him, Dane it.
He look just like me, don't he?
I had kids. Mabel, am I good? Mabel on the back. What you talking about, Harold? You ain't never listened. I don't even know why I put up with you. Just people.
Harold, there's a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. There's gonna be cows outside. He said personally offended.
But yeah, you know, I want her to meet my father, meet my family side on there as well too. And you know, once God allows like the time to happen, yeah, it's a weird thing where it's like I don't feel like do I feel like I want to get to that point? Can we get to that point? For me right now, in my comfort, let me not speak for you, but in my comfort, it's more so like this will happen, and God is like, all right, just follow the steps.
Right.
Yeah, I think that if I could just add on to what you're saying, like we both know that is that's what we're going to do. Like we are going to get married. It's just the time frame. I think with the long distance, making sure that we are incorporating our lives together before we make that step. You know, so meeting each other's family, that's because family is really important to the both of us. Our friends, spending longer periods of time together when we do make visits, so that I can get to understand his way of living and my way of living. And I have 2 children from previous relationships, and so all of those things are really important, and getting a certain unity with all of those things before we go ahead and make that step. So it's not if, it's just when.
And you know, there's 2 things that I always tell people when trying to get serious in a relationship. One, going too fast will ruin a relationship.
True.
And 2, going too slow will also ruin a relationship.
Yes.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
True.
Pace yourself.
I need to get my Alex energy bag. You mine now, gang. Hey man, do what you gotta do. Just make sure you grabbing the right dude out that it's like a claw machine. You feel me? Don't grab one of the deadbeat ones. You feel me? Because you getting that's a 2-year relationship about to ruin your life, man. You gotta grab the right one now.
What did I do? Why y'all come, bro? What the freak? He could have said no.
She got 2 baby daddies. Hey man, if he see past it, I ain't gonna fight it.
To pick and 2, going too slow will also ruin a relationship.
Yes.
You need to pick the right balance, the right time to do things. So when you're both financially stable and you know that we think we can make this work, then all right. But if you go too fast and then you're not financially stable, that's when things go wrong. If you go too slow and, you know, especially the men, a lot of men take forever, 4 or 5 years to put a ring on a finger, and it's like, what are you doing, brother? Like, you could have left her for someone else. You know, you're wasting all this time. So don't go too slow, don't go too fast. Just find the balance.
What's crazy is that was kind of my mindset, like when I was younger. You know, like I remember I was in a relationship where I had directly told her, hey, I don't plan to get married until I'm minimum 30. And this is when I was like 22. And she just looked at me crazy, like, what? You know, and I guess at that season of my life, I didn't feel like that level of connection. But like with this, it's completely different. It doesn't feel like, oh, I need to get to a certain point. It's more so just, I want to make sure.
I can't understand not being financially stable and worried about love. Am I tripping? No, it's just the mindset of people. Love is important, right? Companionship, like communication, like just even creating stories with people. That's fundamentally what human beings do. The Bible even says like it's not good for man to be alone. Now that doesn't mean like relationship wise, but it just means in general. Like human beings, we are social. We are made to be social, right? Yeah. So it's not good for us to be isolated or be alone. So community is why we thrive so well. But the problem is financial stability is also something that people don't achieve until later on in their life, which is unfortunate. And it's not because they're doing anything wrong. This is kind of how the world is kind of set up. Financial stability, you can work 80 hours a week and you still not make ends meet. And it's not because of you, it's because of how the environment is, the economy is. So I understand that in that aspect of, like, for instance, if you take California into example, if you're a single person and you don't have one of these $200,000-$300,000 jobs,
most people won't survive California.
Yeah, the best advice people will give you is get out of California.
Yep, but the second you leave California, it will be extremely difficult for you to come back.
Right. So what most people say now, one thing that's in California that is extremely popular is Californians, we do this thing, we do rent a room. Rent a room is extremely popular in California. So what you'll do is you, as a single person, will get a house with 7 other single people, and y'all each just pay a portion, and y'all just try to survive together. Because it's hard to survive out here solo dolo. So rent a room is extremely common.
She said, well, what if you're like the dude in Jack TV?
The problem with the dude in Jack TV is that is a prime example of dedicating too much time towards something else instead of what you need to do. At the end of the day, you can still focus on love and still handle your priorities as well.
It's when you're not handling your priorities at all,
Mm-hmm.
and you're focused on trying to be somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend, and your ducks are not in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're choosing to skip work to go hang out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you're already putting things that are not a priority into a slot that shouldn't be there to begin with.
The problem with the Jack TV dude, not only was he neglecting the financial security, he was neglecting on the love part too.
Yeah.
He was neglecting financially, neglecting love, physically and relationship wise, and then still had the mindset of animosity towards his partner.
Right. And then in that case, I agree with you, Milk Marie. I don't understand it either.
Yeah.
We're prepared in all the ways that we can to properly set us up for when we get to that point. You know what I mean? Because it's not just a wedding day. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have.
It's not just us.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just us. You know, we both have people that we're responsible for. People knocking on my door right now. So hold on, just excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry.
The baby.
But yeah, it's like I said, overall, it's been very much a blessing, and I truly am humbled that it happened this way. You know what I mean? Like, where it wasn't just because I remember a lot of people asked me what was my intention in going on the show, like friends and family, and I was like, no, I sincerely want to find love. I sincerely went on the show to see if I could find a match, and I was very honest and intentional about it. You know, I didn't want to lie or sugarcoat or anything like that. Like, and I know a lot of people. Somebody commented saying, "Oh, he's a musician. I know what that means. That means he get around." A lot of people have stigmas to things, and you know, I just want to. I feel like I just do my part to show, like, no, don't assume all these stigmas. Like, I'm just trying to find love just like everybody else, and you know, trying my best to do it not only the right way but God's way.
Right.
And I know that's what she's focused on, and I think that's where we truly like align in that, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it's a blessing, man.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You're good.
She said, "Eat your nuggets." Okay. Y'all gonna stop using my son as representation, dog. Y'all don't leave my freaky kid alone, man. He good.
Okay.
All right, so let me ask you about kids. So, do you both have kids?
I have 2 children, ages 4 and 11. They're both boys.
And I don't have any.
Okay, so how is that now? How is that going? Has that been difficult? Has that been challenging?
Well, on my end of things, from being the mother of the children and you know, bringing somebody in, I think it's been wonderful having, in addition to the family, having a positive man figure for both my boys. They love him to death, and their relationship is super beautiful. I think that are still like building that balance of like
they asked for a cameo.
They got him.
They asked for
he's in the audience with them.
They wanted to see him.
Goodness gracious. Look, now they spamming the good nights.
Yep. They wanted to see him. So there he is, man.
Why don't you love me, mother? Keep trying to force a seed that I did not grow.
Because you got to remember, he has a naturally deep voice. So he said, "Mother, why don't you love me, mother?" It's like, because he has a naturally deep voice.
You know, him becoming that father figure, not just a positive male figure, but also the father figure. But I feel like it's coming into place really nicely in the time frame that it has. So
yeah, and I can remember, you can ask all my friends, there was definitely a season where, you know, just bad situations I was in where I was like, nah, I don't think I could date a woman with kids no more. Like, nah, I need somebody on the same, like, no kids like me, you know. But it was,
you never know.
I don't know. I don't look at it the same as how previous situations were. You know, this one is very much like I thoroughly love and enjoy hanging with her kids. You know, we were watching all of the old, like the original Spider-Man movies, and it's like they're enjoying it.
Y'all are some trolls, dog. Y'all are so funny. Y'all gonna make Alex delete this emote, man.
I ain't gonna delete it.
Wait.
Like kite.
Is that the family tree? Why y'all give us 3 of them? Why is there 3? We had triplet. Why is there 3 though? Why y'all keep using 3?
Everybody kids not like us, not good like us.
Because they love Spider-Man. I'm enjoying it because it's nostalgic for me, and we're like finding that like area to bond with. You know, her oldest son, he's into video games and stuff, so it's like I'm able to nerd out, and you know, when we talking games and she'll be like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah.
And then we kind of have that dynamic. And
you guys went on a solo trip yesterday, which was pretty major, you know, for a single mom with children. And the boys wanted to do something, and I didn't really want to go, but I thought that they should still go have fun. And so he took the boys to go to trampoline park, and they had a fantastic time. And so just little things.
Yeah, put the piece in the Discord. I want to see. I want to see what happened.
She said, "Man, listen.
I want to see what the pizza.
What happened to the pizza?
It wasn't even us though. It wasn't even us for real.
It's like that. It's like building up more trust and more in the relationship, and just allowing him to become the father figure in the household is great.
So Amir, a lot of men will not do what you did. A lot of men cannot do that, right? What do you think what is it?
Why did I open the Discord? I'm not even gonna put it in.
Well, wait, where did you post it? Wait.
Hold on. Y'all be acting up in this Discord, bro.
What is Key doing?
Key acting up in that Discord. Key is untouchable in that Discord. I think that's the funny part. She untouchable. She knows she can say whatever she wants and get away with it in that Discord. Hold on, what it put? Is it Food Flicks? Dang, somebody! Oh, y'all cutting up in the Food Flicks? No, hold on.
That's frozen, bro.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, Matique made that banana pudding.
Okay. Y'all in here cooking. Okay, shout out to the Discord though. Hold on. Marie, did you? You can put it anywhere. Just put it anywhere.
Check general.
Oh!
In my mind.
It's okay. Put a little ranch on it. Put a little. You know what? I like my pizza a little burnt like that. Though.
Yeah, it's still redeemable. It's still redeemable. It's still. I remember one time.
Zoom in.
Like,
look at the bread. Look at the bread.
No, it's still. Like,
the sauce is evaporated.
Dang, she eating default pizza. There ain't no type of topping, nothing. This default pizza.
Don't play her like that. It got Italian seasoning on it. You see that?
It's
redeemable,
you see that though. It's. I remember one time I burned a pizza in the oven and my mom. Nah, y'all gotta be messed up. They said, "Lord, why y'all doing her pizza like that?" They said, "Lord." Why y'all doing her pizza like that?
Y'all not right.
Is it that made you still choose her?
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I think it's just everything just aligned. So like in a divine way, like,
Discord,
from God's
Discord, bro.
playbook, you know, like just how everything happened. the level of communication that we have, the respect that we have for each other, the dynamic, the chemistry that we have. You know, if you see us together, everyone from her family to my friends, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I love y'all together. Like I love y'all chemistry together." Like, and it's not only just that, because yeah, we can have fun and with each other, but again, it's also like we can have those deep conversations. You know, together we try our best to truly create a safe space for us with things she has going on, things I have going on. And like I said before, it's just something I've never experienced. So I don't look at
like y'all,
her children.
Where y'all been? Y'all been in? Dude, there's a lot of pictures, man. Dang, who is the camera guy? He just getting all these good shots?
Stop all that kissing.
This cameraman, he got to be on payroll. He going crazy, man.
These are
automatic
things obstacles I have to get over to truly receive this blessing. You know, I look at it like, okay, well, these are two young men that, and I love kids, you know, these are two young men I have the opportunity to pour into their lives to whatever capacity they will allow me to, you know, like, even if it's just like, hey, you the big homie. You know what I mean? Like whatever level they will allow me to be in, you know, I would love to pour into these young men, and hopefully allow them to just be great when they get older. You know?
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. I'm gonna tell you how you raise them boys the right way.
Don't listen to him.
Right? I'm gonna tell you what you need to do.
Don't listen. Don't do it, man.
Every day those kids come out, when they go out to head out the door for school, I need you to be outside waiting, and you got to remind them every time. Every time. You got to be there. Every single time. Every time. Every time. You got to dunk on them. Because then one day you're going to be too old to dunk back, and they'll dunk on you. But they'll dunk on you out of respect for what you've done. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's how you raise those boys.
You know, like, so I don't look at it as,
said,
oh, this is something extra that's gonna
tell him, Daddy.
make it harder. Yeah, certain things might make it difficult, but you know, I have things on my end that, you know, make it difficult. You know, I have ill family members that I take care of, and so it's like, you know, that's something that we've had conversations on as well. You know, so it's kind of like a tit for tat almost, where, you know, we have things that surround us, but it truly is like not only the love that we have, but the faith that we have, not only in Jesus, but the connection that we have, and it just like draws us to him. You know, the closer we get to God, the closer we get into each other.
Y'all got it. The freak is this? You telling me my kids betray me? Is that the we're the head of the household now, old man? What the freak? Is that the end result?
So you chose love rather than let all these other things get in the way of love. Because, you know, distance is there, she's got kids, but you chose love. You chose the fact that you both are, you know, connecting in a way that you can.
Nah, this is how my mom used to do this right before she whooped us too. This is how we do it.
Get in the way of love. Because, you know, distance.
Hold on, I gotta get it.
Is there, she's got kids, but you chose love.
Yup, this the mom switch activating.
I know you lying.
I know you ain't. I know you ain't.
I literally just told y'all to quiet down.
I know you are.
Watch when I get up from this seat. Just you wait.
Chose the fact that you both.
Yup, this phase two. This phase two right here.
Playing.
Oh, okay. They think it's a joke. All right.
It's some games out here.
All right, word. You know what that is? That's Lord help these kids.
Get to them before I get to them.
They about to see. All you about to see is a kid sprawled out on the floor with some dino nuggets ripped in half with a belt.
Nah, it's fine. She got young kids.
You know, connect in a way that you cannot connect with other women.
Yeah,
so that's very important. That's very good. Wow.
Yeah, and like it really is. It really is humbling. Like that's the only thing I can say is it's humbling. It's a blessing.
It's still a baby, man.
if you ask the
What's
younger
wrong with
me,
y'all?
would it have been ideal? I can't say that
Ain't
it
you
would have
recovered
been
that fast?
ideal, but you know, God has a way of surprising you and blessing you in many ways. Where it's like, okay, I'm not going to necessarily give what.
Child. Her expressions are so funny. She said, I get it. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
It's okay.
In my mind.
It's okay.
She's probably like, man.
It's
Surprising
all right,
you and blessing you in many ways, where it's like, okay, I'm not going to necessarily give what you feel you want. I'm going to give you and surround you with what you need.
Right.
Okay,
And I feel that on both ends.
Definitely.
Okay, the
I
need
agree.
right there. Yeah. Wow, Amir, you're a good man.
Thank you, man.
This is what it's all about.
Come on now, I got the BM cosign, baby.
So, all right, guys. So, do you not have any future plans, like more kids? Maybe, like, do you think you want to add?
I mean,
in the
yeah, I mean,
future?
once you know, when God tells us and we get to the point of marriage, because we definitely would like to get married first. But yeah, you know, we definitely would like to create a bigger family
I
dynamic.
mean, you're African, or you're not African. I want to keep
Come on,
adding.
Yeah, you trying to make a little village out here.
Yeah.
Okay, so apart from that, how is it living with each
She only got 2. 2 is not a lot of kids, y'all.
He got right to have kids.
Yeah, if they can afford it, I say
Yeah.
have as many as y'all want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I understand how y'all feel about people dating with kids and all that, but it's like, bruh, y'all gotta remember, it's not y'all in that relationship, and y'all can't say what he can tolerate and what he not gonna tolerate. At the end of the day, if he says he has no problem being the stepdad to those kids, that's him.
Yeah.
That's not us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if he knows he can handle it, that's especially on him.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I would rather it be somebody that wants to actually be in that role versus she get with somebody who's only in there because they want her and they don't give a crap about the kids. Come on now, we're not talking about that, because there's a lot of dudes that date chicks with kids that really got beef with those kids.
Because the kids are what, 4 and 11?
Yeah, so it's like, I feel like
it goes against your motto, but
yeah, if that's what he can handle, let him handle that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes that be having kids and chicks pick the dudes up because they like the dude. They hate the kids. Like, I would rather
I don't understand that. How do you have resentment towards a child?
Because
That's
you didn't
weird.
get to do it first.
That's weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. Fix it. Fix it.
Are you living? No, you're not living with each other. I mean, when you both stay with each other, how is that? Like, in terms of like the manly duties and the woman duties, like how is that going? Because it's very important.
Let me go. I think it's been great because it's 2 different experiences when she's in New York and then when I'm here. You know, I think one of the things where we, you know, it's a work in progress. You know, but it's been going great. Where it's like, you know, because she's been a single mom for a long time, and so like she's very used to like just taking care of handling things on her own. And you know, when I'm here, I'm like, babe, I got you. Like, what would you like me to do? I'm here. Like, if you need, I can carry the bags. I got this. You want me to put them in, you know? And so like I know it's been a relief for her, you know, but it's still something where it's like, oh wow, like I haven't had this before, and I'm blessed to have this now in my life, while still being used to being like, oh, I got it, I could take care, you know, and just carrying everything or something.
Yeah. And for you, Kalani?
I would agree. He actually said what I was going to say, as far as just it being 2 different experiences, and like being in his world when I'm in New York, and it's just a lot different than in Oregon, which is great. Because I get to like get a glimpse of his day to day, and so it also helps me like internalize when he's telling me he's going through things when I'm not there, when I am here and he's there. It's easier for me to, like I said, internalize what he's going through and be able to feel for him and be like, oh yeah, that was a long day, because I know it takes twice as long for you to get somewhere than it does for me, because I drive and he takes the train in New York, or walks everywhere. And yeah, when he's here, it's kind of like getting used to turning, not the switch off, but just like taking a step back and realizing, like, I do have a 6 foot tall man in my house, so there's no reason that I'm climbing on the counter to go grab something or pick up
go get a
6
little
bags.
ladder. She'll go get a little ladder and put it out, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she'll be like, "Oh, I gotta get this." What do you think I'm here for? Like, I got you. Let me just say, I got you.
Unfortunately, that never stops.
It don't, because I'm going to still whip out my little ladder.
It never stops.
I got one in the closet.
She went off on me for helping her out earlier. It don't stop. She went off on me for helping her out. But the thing is, like, as a man, it's a horrible situation, because if I sit and I don't help her out, she gonna be mad because she did it by herself. But then if I do help her out, she gonna be mad because she wanted to do it by herself. So it's a paradox. I just did it anyway. I would rather hear the conversation of thank you, because she gonna say thank you after anyway. So I'd rather just deal with that.
Yeah, and I think with the long distance, us not living together full time, it just takes a second, or a couple days, or even some moments where I'll be like, oh yeah, I can utilize.
It literally was you. Like,
Nah, bro.
Who else would it have been?
Nah, bro.
I'm about to call Jack TV, man.
Call him. What he gonna do?
Maybe we need a Jack TV interview.
What he gonna mediate? Child.
You are here, and he wants to. So, yeah.
I did want to say this, because I know a lot of people on the show will always have issues with distance, and they'll feel, which never made sense to me, because they're flying to Arizona to find love, but have issue with distance. I can truly say I feel like, though it's hard at times, long distance I think is such a unique environment that forces you to grow with your partner.
Yes.
Because it's not like I can see her every weekend and we go out to the movies, we go out on a date, we, have a movie, we don't get to see each other in the physical. So it forces us to build that communication aspect. You know, like when we're on FaceTime, it truly is like, not only are we, just kind of just cracking jokes or whatever, but we make sure to check in with each other. Hey, what was the high of your day? What was the low of your day?
Being very intentional, like not just, oh, what up, oh, you're there, I'm there, it's just like, no, this is valuable. And so when I do get to see him in person, it's very valuable time, and so I feel like when we are blessed with the opportunity to merge our lives together and live in one household, this experience is going to allow us to value that time even more, because there was such a long period of time that we were not together full time.
Right. And also, if you're trying and it's not working, then what do? You try somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If you just think that, you're going to find your person where you are, then you're going to be single for a very long time. It's just the truth, because realistically, like, where you are, if it's not working, you need to start exploring.
Absolutely.
And one thing that I always love about life is traveling. When you travel, that's when you really experience life. You experience how other people live, other cultures, how other people are, how they get on with their lives. Then you start realizing, like, everywhere is different. I can actually adapt to this. This can work. Like, even if you go from state to state, there's a difference.
Yeah.
So many different, like, the states is difference how people talk, how people move. So when you start traveling, you start opening your eyes and you're like, you're actually meeting new people and you're learning new things that you never knew before. And it makes you actually want to, it gets you excited. Because I guarantee you're both not from the same place, it's almost like you've been learning about each other every day.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
New things all the time. So, like I said, if you cannot find your person, try somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Please don't complain about, single. If you're not exploring, because that's on you. Yeah. What advice do you want to give people that come on the show?
Don't knock long distance. You know, long distance, you really might miss out on your blessing because you feel they're too far to travel to. You know, sometimes the person might show you tenfolds why they're worth it, why they're worth that wait, why they're
If there's
worth
a will, there's
just
a
building
way.
that communication aspect. So I would that's one of the main things I would say is don't knock long distance or look at it as, oh, I need to be around my, yeah, we all have, you know, those
All got
feelings, but
needs.
it truly, like I said, forces you to just build that conversation aspect. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people have terrible communication in dating
What do
nowadays.
you think about the chance that he's beer fishing? Why is that important? What is this story? What? Now, nephew, what is the objective? Because, like, if he is, what is the end goal result? Like, what do we do with that information? That's all I'm asking. Like, I don't want to stunt your creativity. You feel me? But like, what would be the objective? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
And majority of our relationship is communication. You know,
Yeah.
I would say that, and I would just say, just like what you said earlier, putting God first, making sure that God is the center of your relationship, of your life, and you truly will see that things will align itself in the way that they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And for you,
I would
Kalani?
say, my first thing I would say is don't miss an opportunity. So meaning like if your gut is telling you that this could possibly be my person, like don't second guess yourself because you're probably right.
Right.
And then the second thing that I would say is oh, I just lost my train of thought.
Oh,
No, you'll get it back. You'll get it back. No, you
I
got
was
it.
just gonna say,
I think I was gonna say.
don't be too prideful to spin the block.
Oh, okay, that's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah, spinning the block is not something to be ashamed of at all. Sometimes, you know, you might have.
I just want to know all this advice is good advice, but we need to also keynote all this advice is situational.
Yeah, circumstantial.
Yeah, circumstantial.
Yeah.
This advice is good for certain situations. Sometimes y'all need to never spin the block again. Okay? Sometimes spinning the block is good. If you know you the one who messed up and you want redemption, that's cool. But if they do something horrible, don't go back to that block. You gotta move to a different neighborhood, act like you ain't never been there before. That's what I'm saying. That's all it is. You feel me?
You might have messed up. You might have fumbled the ball, and you might need to just go pick it up while it's still sitting right there because somebody else is coming for it. I promise you that.
Yeah. I know for sure. And also listen to each other. Like, I love how you're both just praising each other. You're both just listening to each other. And it just looks like you are meant for each other. So that's great.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
So, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. We will keep up with you to see how it's all going. Kalani, you are part of the Pop the Balloon family now. Just because you wasn't on the show,
Welcome.
you're a part of it now. So,
Thank you.
I hope the best for you both. And I hope that if you are getting married one day, invite me. I want to come. You feel me?
Oh yes. Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, me. I'll
Got you, man.
In my mind.
First off,
She spent 2 blocks.
you should have never been on that block to begin with.
She do play too much.
Keep on going, and even though you two are,
Yo, chill out. I said
both
first
musicians,
Portugal,
right?
nah,
you're making it work. Because people say musicians and musicians they can't work.
Yeah.
You know, never listen to so much of what people say. You know, we get thousands of comments, right? And people keep saying, "Oh, long distance. Why don't BM say something?" And it's like, if I respond to every single comment, I'll be here till the end
Be
of the
there
world.
forever.
Right.
You feel me? I say this multiple times about long distance. If you do not watch the show, then that's on you. But yeah, just listen to each other and everything will be great. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Bro.
And everyone for watching. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.